I'm not sure it's
That's why
ready
you
for
test it
prime
with me,
time.
right?
I am using a beta here. Well, I think probably everyone just got shunted off that broadcast, and now we're streaming again live to Facebook and YouTube on a different restream broadcast. So if you're still watching,
Oh.
thanks for joining us again. Uh, this is Frankie J with us today from New Zealand, and she was just about to tell us about all the gear that she uses for with Ecamm Live.
I am, and sorry, I was just quickly sharing that this new live stream into my group. Sorry, yes, my gear. Like I said before in the last live stream, I use this little handy light, perfect little light because it's portable, sit it above my computer, and really good power and intensity. But the other stuff I guess I use is if I'm not using a second camera angle, I am just using the webcam in my MacBook Pro, the one with the touch bar.
Oh,
If people know
interesting.
which one that is. So, once again, not fancy, just effective. And I use a old video camera mic that I've adapted for smartphones and for computers. So it's actually this one here. I'll pick it up so people can wait. Where is it here? Okay. So it's the
Okay.
Rode. It's the Rode video mic, I think. So it's originally for DSLRs, is what they made it
I
for.
think maybe when
Um,
we ordered a kit once on Amazon, and they sent us one of those along with the DSLR.
oh yeah, that makes sense. So it is for some more designed for DSLRs, but I've just adapted it for computers and for phones by plugging in basically. If you've ever seen your headphone mic, this is a good tip, by the way, for anyone who does smartphone video. If you've ever seen your headphone mic on the 3.5 mil jack, there's three lines if it's the headphones that came with
Uh-huh,
your phone.
uh-huh.
Okay, so a lot of other microphones that you may have lying around only have two lines. In order for it to work with a smartphone or a computer, it needs the three lines because that's the extra microphone. You've got two headphones and then one microphone.
Right.
So all you need to do is get an adapter, and you can adapt any microphone that has that 3.5 mil jack that has the two lines to three lines, and then to your computer and your phone.
Okay. And
That's what I did.
if I'm envisioning it correctly, it's like a fairly small. It's almost like it's a little inline cable adapter, right? It's not some big chunky
Yeah.
box thing.
No, it's like about this long. I'd show you, but it's plugged into my computer.
Right.
So the one I have is the Rode SC4. I think it is. Just looking at the model number, and that's the little adapter. And then I actually have another adapter that allows me to plug headphones in and a microphone, so I can hear you and talk to you at the same time, which is the SC6 from Rode.
Nice.
Two microphones,
We'll have
one
to put
headphone.
those down in the comments. And
Yeah, yeah. I'll
you don't
send
run
you
into
some
any
links. So
issues
you
with
can
like
have
the
a
mic level being too low or anything with that mic or anything like that, or
No, the mic is really good. It's powered by a 9-volt battery, but also Ecamm allows me to adjust the audio levels. Another feature of Ecamm. So basically, I've never found a problem. No one's ever
okay.
commented they can't hear me or had trouble with the audio. It's a great microphone. Otherwise, if I'm not using that, I'm using my, which I left in Wellington the other week, my Blue Snowball. Instead of the Blue Yeti, which is the more expensive version, I use a Blue Snowball, which is kind of more that podcasting mic, but the lower end of the podcast mic,
And
which is USB.
yeah, now you're just plugging that in through the USB cable there.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. Well, that sounds like a I'm fascinated by just the use of the webcam, the built-in webcam, because we actually don't hear that very often. I mean,
No,
the quality is great, but a lot of the times people aren't really happy with the camera angle, kind of looking up towards them. Do you lift your camera up a little? I mean, do you lift your computer up a little higher, or just
I do, and people laugh. So when I show them what I'm actually using, it is a Huggies baby wipes box.
okay? Put that
Um,
down in the comments. Everyone has to get.
so yeah, again, just effective, simple and effective. Doesn't have to be fancy. And I just lift my computer up so that the lens is at my eye level, which is really important whenever you're doing any kind of video, so that you're having a conversation with other people. And so the other thing is lighting. If you don't have good lighting, these webcams, like if you're in not a very lit room, it will be grainy. It will look terrible. So
Yeah.
I think that's probably why another reason why people don't use them is because they don't understand that they need better lighting, and
Hmm.
it would fix the problem. So
Yeah, I mean, a pinhole lens versus a full-size lens is going to make such a huge difference with the lighting
yeah,
requirements. That's for
yeah,
sure. The we've done mostly the DSLRs, but
yep.
here's my. Let me see. Let me compare this to my built-in. Here's my built-in camera. Ooh, hi.
And a nice low down angle
I need to
there.
get a Huggies box there.
Yeah,
That's a great tip in a pinch. That's for sure.
yeah.
And let me see what else I have here for you. What about a wish list? Are there any features you wish Ecamm Live had that we need to add? I mean, we're always adding things. And putting you
I
on the
went into
spot here.
Ecamm Live today to just refresh my memory, and I'm like, they're going to ask me this question, and it's going to seem like a cop out, but I don't have any suggestions. Maybe I'm just not inventive enough, and that's why I don't create apps, is because I don't have that innovative nature of
Hmm.
creating things like that. But I mean, it has like we already talked about local recording and plugging in extra cameras and adding watermarks, and you can do pre-recorded content and tweak the color balance and what else? I've got create scenes. So I have my webinar scene, my challenge. Like there's just so many features in there that it's currently fulfilling all my needs in my business, that I can't think of something else. I'm sure you guys will think of something brilliant, and you'll come up with it and you'll release it. I'm like, why didn't I have this the whole time? But personally, I can't think of anything.
Well, we have our feature list is about 50 different things on it. So we really like to hear
Yeah,
from our users. Post in the comments whenever something pops into your head, everyone who's watching, because we do have that long list, but we use your suggestions to prioritize the list and figure out
yeah.
what the heck to add next. So always just
I think that's what's great about people who create software is that they are using, like you guys, using that user feedback to better the software. Like you actually are, you're the people who are using their software, or using your software aren't just numbers. You're actual real people helping to improve the software. It's cool.
and on days like today, we're users of the software, and we get to
Yes.
experience. So you'll see me watching this video tonight, and I'm actually usually looking more at like the actual, technical aspect of the video, and then my kids
Yeah,
think
that
it's
makes sense.
hilarious that I'm watching myself on my phone at night.
Do they enjoy watching you too?
They just think it's bizarre. They don't understand
Yeah,
why I'm on the phone.
fair enough.
So I think that pretty much wraps up the questions that I had for you. What else? I'd love to hear just a little bit more about your business. Before we wrap it up, so you can get some plugs in here for what you do and how you help people and how people can reach you and what kind of
Yeah,
things you can help people with.
for sure. So to reach me, just to let you know, I'm on all the socials pretty much. Just search for Get Ahead Media. So I'm all about getting your business ahead using video. So I Get Ahead Media on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all those places. But how I help people most is, like I said, easily and quickly creating videos because I'm a solopreneur. So I focus. I guess this sets me apart. Is I don't use DSLRs to create my content. So I'm not one of these people who has a team and uses different cameras, and then I teach you how to use your phone. All my content is entirely created on my phone, filming and editing, and I use skills and techniques that work for solopreneurs. So I guess that's the kind of biggest thing, is that I can help people easily and quickly create their content while still running their business, especially if they don't have a team. And I do this, I guess, a few ways. I have a program called Get Ahead with Smartphone Video, which is actually opening next month. And we're going to be doing a 5-day challenge on how to use your phone to create professional videos. And I could send you a link to that later. I don't have the link set up right now. And I have heaps of freebies on my website, like 10 steps to creating pro videos on your phone, what to do before you press record if you're like me and you're nervous, and sort of how to structure your videos so it actually grabs attention and gets you results. And I can give Glenn here all the links to those, and you can put it in the post or wherever it is you put things.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So I'm gonna have to sign up for some of these challenges. I've never done a challenge
Oh, good.
before.
Oh, cool. They're good
I'm
fun because you get a big
fascinated, but
community of people, and I turn up live and help you every day, and it's good fun. I need a little Facebook group, and we all help each other, so it's good.
fun, fun, fun. All right, Frankie, well, thanks so much for joining us.
You're very welcome.
Happy summer,
Yes.
and
Happy winter. You guys have winter still. End of winter for
yeah,
you.
it's wrapping up. And
Yeah.
and everyone watching at home, thanks for joining us. I sorry for that little interruption in the middle there. Gonna have to look into what happened. Not quite sure. But that wraps it up for Meet the Pros. Watch our calendar for the next installment. And thanks for joining us, everyone. See you later, Frankie.